Yo, what's up, people? It's boy. I'm Chris Don One, and I am back with another video. Let me straighten this out. Come on. There we go. It's not straight, but it's sort of straight. Okay, we're gonna be talking about what's been transpiring. I say about a month now. First of all, Tyrese Gibson. If you've been living under a rock, allow me, brother, to explain. Tyrese Gibson is having issues and words with The Rock due to The Rock making a spin-off on the Fast and Furious franchise. Basically, it's going to be The Rock with Jason Statham. This spin-off is not going to have Vin Diesel and the other core cast of the Fast and Furious. And Tyrese is upset with that because basically he felt like he's disrespecting the so-called quote-unquote family of Tyrese, The Rock, and Vin Diesel, as well as the other cast members. Okay, really Tyrese is the only one talking about this. Vin Diesel is on board with this spinoff. And primarily because, you know, he's gonna make money off this spinoff even if he's not even in the movie. Okay, I think Vin Diesel do have you know, when you're talking about the Fast and Furious franchise, he do have some ownership in the franchise. You know, and he's also directed, he written. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be somehow, some way implemented in this spinoff. Maybe not acting in it, but he may co-produce, he may write, he may even direct it. Well, we don't know. Okay. Now, Vin Diesel, it's no secret that Vin Diesel and excuse me for a second there. Vin Diesel and The Rock had issues with themselves. Okay, man, I can't get that camera right. Can't get that camera right. Okay, so they had issues with themselves and they worked them out. All right, now the reason why Tyrese is upset because now with this spinoff, you know, he's not going to be in this spinoff, therefore he's not going to make any income, generate any income off of it. The Rock's going to generate income. Jason Statham is going to create income. Vin Diesel is going to create income. The movie New Line Cinema, I think New Line Cinema still owns Fast and the Furious. They're going to make money off of it. Okay, so a lot of people is going to make tons of money off of it. Okay, so except Tyrese. Now Tyrese is threatening to leave because he felt like he's been betrayed by The Rock. Now, Tyrese has some other issues that he is facing. I'm not going to go into it, what's going on with Tyrese. I can't never get this camera right. I don't, you know, I can talk about the alleged activities that Tyrese is going through, but I feel like I'm not knowledgeable enough of what's going on. He's having issues with his baby mama, and with his now the judge have set a motion in fact to where Tyrese he's going to have if he visit the child, they have to be visitations where there's people present. Because of the accusations being made with him and his baby girl. Okay, Tyrese have denied these incidents. I'm not going to talk about these incidents because, once again, I'm not knowledgeable enough to know what really happened. Okay, all we're doing is speculating what they may have said in the courtroom. Now, the judge also ruled that Tyrese is going to have to pay child support. Now, Tyrese got on social media basically crying about it. Let's just tackle this first, and then we'll tackle about Tyrese ultimately talking about quitting the Fast and Furious franchise, because I feel like they both are tied together. All right. Tyrese is crying about now the judge is threatening to put child support on. I think it's like 13, but this could spiral up to 60 or 80K. Okay, there are a lot of legal analysts that are speculating that this may happen with Tyrese, where he's gonna be paying a lot of child support. Now, Tyrese cried on Instagram, on the gram, and everybody is laughing about it. But to me, Tyrese, does it even matter that you have child support on your daughter? Because you was financially taking care of her anyway. Yes, it's a lot of money. There's no child on earth that's going to spend that much money, and the majority of the money, yes, is going to go to your baby mama. Your baby mama is probably going to use the child support to buy a bigger house, more cars, more jewelry, and the kid probably, the girl is probably going to get a fraction of that money. Okay, but at the end of the day, Tyrese, you have to look at it this way. There's a reason why there's child support issued in this. It's not because they're trying to, they're trying to make you pay. I'm sorry. It's not because they think you're not going to be in the child's life or you're not going to financially support the child. It's where you have something in line and in place to where she can't say that. Okay, yes, it's a lot of money, but Tyrese, you have that money. Now he's crying broke, saying that he doesn't have the money, but Tyrese is the type of individual that comes from the Floyd money of school of bragging and boasting on Instagram. 50 Cent has done this. Floyd Money Mayweather has done this. A lot of celebrities have done this, where they flaunt how much money, what they spend their money on. Now, he's gonna cry broke, which is gonna be leading into some other proceedings, and he's probably gonna take the 50 Cent approach, lawyer himself up, and basically say, well, the stuff that I do on Instagram is just to brag and boast. It's not to say that I have that type of money. Bow Wow even went to court saying that he can't pay that big of a child support, and they reduced it. They have reduced it for a lot of celebrities. But I feel like these Instagram posts is not helping your cause, okay? Now, real quick, on the Fast and Furious franchise, Tyrese threatening to leave there. Yes, he's saying all that. He's an emotional mess right now because of the things that he's going through. But at the end of the day, money talks and everything else walks. Tyrese indicated on Instagram that Hollywood is not giving him jobs. And he feels like the reason why he's not getting any jobs in Hollywood is because of his baby mama. Now, that may be sort of true, but some of that onus could be placed on your head, Tyrese. There are a lot of things you have said and done to give you that type of treatment. Okay, yeah, I can understand where you may think that the baby mama is things are messing up so bad with you and your baby mama that you're untouchable, you're toxic in Hollywood. That's one of, I think the reason why you're not getting a lot of jobs is because you've been typecast. And this sort of happens with a lot of African-American males, African-Americans, primarily females. They get typecast in a certain role where that's all the role that's the only type of role they are awarded to, okay? And a lot of actresses are experiencing that, okay? It's only a select few of African-American males and actresses that can pretty much get any type of role they want, okay? But there are limitations to those incidents, okay? Tyrese, on the other hand, he has to understand that I think his character was Romeo or Roman or whatever. I mean, basically that was a token character. They never implemented or added a sub story or a major, gave him a major story for that character. Yes, I believe Too Fast and Too Furious, yeah, they gave you a big role there because the main core wasn't, Vin Diesel wasn't even in that movie, okay? I mean, he made a guest appearance, but that was pretty much it. So, yeah, your character is not big enough to have its own spinoff, okay? And that's pretty much the only role Hollywood has been giving to you for the past 6 or 7 years. I mean, can anyone name any type of big time role that Tyrese has been in Hollywood that made it in the theaters? Okay, you know, Baby Boy. He was big in Baby Boy. I liked him in Baby Boy. But after Baby Boy, what else he have done since then other than the Fast and Furious? Okay? He's a great singer. Have no issues, no quarrels with him. But I think he's really emotionally spent. Okay? He's saying things on the internet without thinking things through. Cooler heads are going to prevail. He's going to still be in the next Fast and Furious movie, Fast and Furious 10. I think it's slated for production in 2020 or 2021. He's going to be in there. He's going to be that same token character. They're not going to expand on the character or his role, okay? And he's you know, Hollywood is funny that way, where you know, a lot of people think actors have beef with other actors, but it's cosmetic. And him and The Rock, they're gonna ham it up in the cameras, and they're gonna say, hey man, we're cool, and this, that, and the third. Nobody's not even gonna mention it, and they're gonna start production on Fast and Furious 10. Meanwhile, the spin-off is being produced right now first, and the spinoff, a lot of things are riding on this spinoff because it's not 100% sure that the spinoff is going to get a sequel. Okay, they have to wait and see. Does the audience enjoy The Rock in his spinoff? If this spinoff makes a lot of money, then you'll start to see and start hearing about sequels. And if it's really big, you may see where they just totally take Rock out of the main Fast and Furious franchise and just let him have his own version of the Fast and Furious franchise. So a lot of this rides on the production and how much more popular the spinoff is. Okay, they're gonna have to wait and see about that. To me, I stopped watching Fast and Furious after what, 6 or 7, because it gotten too big out of hand. I mean, what more can you do with that type of universe? If anything, I felt like they put too many actors in Fast and Furious. Okay, and that's why it gotten sort of diluted over the years. Okay, but it still makes money. A lot of people buy tickets and go see it. You know, but I think eventually people are going to get tired of the Fast and Furious, and everybody's going to move on. Really, I didn't know why they cast The Rock. Okay, I feel like The Rock, his name alone, he should have some type of a movie similar like that. Okay. Now, The Rock has been in a couple of movies, and a lot of these movies are not that popular. Okay, Baywatch was the last movie he was in, and you know, that one didn't make a lot of money. Okay, I just think The Rock just picks roles to just have his name in, because if you're not working in Hollywood, Hollywood forgets you. Okay, so he's sort of in a catch-22. I got to keep my name in people's mouths in Hollywood, therefore they keep giving me roles. And I think he chosen the Fast and Furious role because of that reasoning. Okay, so we'll wait to see. Like I said, Tyrese is going through a lot of stuff with his baby mama. Also with The Rock, he still can't let go of the fact that The Rock got his own spinoff. Me personally, I feel like the reason why they did that is because of the ego of The Rock and the ego of Vin Diesel, and they feel like these two individuals cannot coincide in one movie. And instead of them beefing and squabbling and prolonging the production of the Fast and Furious, let's just have The Rock in his own movie in the Fast and Furious universe, and let Vin Diesel and the rest of his members stay in theirs. Okay, and they'll be making money hand over fist. Okay, so it is what it is. It's just a big hot mess with Tyrese, and I feel like the best thing Tyrese could do for himself is simply stay off of social media, work things out with his baby mama and his little girl. I don't know if these accusations are true. He needs to, if they are, then he needs some additional professional help. Okay, and I'm from the South. I understand black families, and I'm kind of torn between the two. But I don't know if these accusations are true, and if they are true, I don't know how severe this accusation was. Okay, so I don't want to comment on it. It is what it is. Eventually, I feel like Tyrese is going to work things out with his baby mama. He's going to get visitation rights, but it's not going to be like they were a couple of years ago. There are going to be stipulations in it, and as far as the child support goes, the child support is going to continue, but I feel like they're going to get a reduction on that, because Tyrese is going to have to be forced to show his income. Okay, and I feel like Tyrese is a rich guy, and with rich people, they know how to hide their money. Okay, I'm pretty sure Tyrese, the funny thing about having millionaire friends and billionaire friends, they start teaching you the tricks and trades on how to hide your income and show one thing while keeping your money in another situation, and people think that, well, this is all the money he made. Okay, I don't think his baby mama is going to get a legal team where they're going to peel all the layers of Tyrese income and get to the bottom of it. But Tyrese, maybe in line of 50 Cent. A lot of people thought that 50 Cent was this wealthy individual, which he is, but he's not as big as what he bragged and boast on Instagram, and what he's shown in Instagram was like it wasn't real. Okay, so he may be in that same situation, but I think as far as him and his baby mama, they're gonna have to work things out. And she's yes, the baby mama is in the girl's life, the daughter's life, and Tyrese can be in his daughter's life too. So I think all of this stuff is going to work itself out, hopefully. Okay, but guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Christodon1, and I am Elsha.